Hi girls! So today I'm going to talk about a lot of my friends been asking me where do single guys hang out, my girlfriends. And then the funny thing is when I was in a relationship, the guy my ex-boyfriend would always tell me that his coworkers, they're all guys, are always asking him like on Friday nights, like where are the single girls hanging out? And the funny thing is the two groups, the single guys are wondering where the single girls are, and the single girls are asking me the same question. And then so one of my girlfriend was recommending this book called it's Taped Up, Become Your Own Matchmaker by Patty Singer, and she's the one with the TV show called Millennium Matchmaker. And I want to say when I was watching the show, I thought like she was so strong, like so strong, but when you're reading the book, she's really witty, and she is very articulate. And so on the page 102 and 103, here it goes, it says where your future husband will find you. And I want to say, okay, so there's sports bar, and it says now be part of the part you've been waiting for. Here's a list of manly man places where you can test these tactics and see how well they work. Oh, so I think she was talking about how to flirt with guys in, I guess, like when you see them like out and about. And then so I read this like a long time ago, but I just got it again from the library because one of my friends been talking about this, and I felt like when I first time I read it, I really didn't absorb it. And then like my girlfriend was like totally like telling me stuff like off the bat from her head, and I was like, I don't remember reading this book. But this is like a really good read, and it's really easy to read. Like I think if you can probably finish it in one weekend. And the funny thing is, I realized I've been to these places, but mostly when I'm in a relationship and the guy I'm with is dragging me there, and I really don't want to be there, but I'm there because I want to be with him and support him. So first thing is sports bar. Yeah, I've been sports bar when I'm dating with him too. And I actually dated a guy who was a radiologist, and he told me I met him through some of his guy friends, and I asked him how did he meet his guy friend. He said, oh, we were at a sports bar right under his flat in downtown LA. So he says men don't take dates to sports bar, which is true because that's how the guys met each other. But I want to say when I was with my ex, he loves drinking beer, so there's a lot of like draft beer and different kinds of beer, and he like ale, like really dark beer, so he tends to go to where the dark beers are. And then like when we were together, he would take me to the sports bar and explain the sports game that's on the TV, and I'm like totally have no clue what's going on, but he would explain it, and then he would like, oh, we should bet on one, you pick one and I pick one, and I have no clue what's going on, but I was just hang out with him. And then like I look around and realize they're all guys. So later on when we're in a relationship, he always picks out like a restaurant where there's like a game so I can have fun eating, and then he would be like, he's not really eating, he tends to drink a lot, so he would be drinking watching the show while I'm eating, so he's making sure like we're both happy. So sports bar, and I think you should go when there's like a game on, but I'm not really into sports, so I never know when the game is on. And then actually one time I was in LA with a girlfriend, and we were going to a club, and there was a couple in front of us, and I asked, oh, and I think I found out like I think we just started talking to them, and the guy and I realized they were both from the same city, and he actually works in a firm that my girlfriend works at. And then we started talking, and when the guy like went to get something, we asked the girl like, how'd you guys meet? And she said they met on Twitter, and they were both a fan of the same sports team, and that's how they met. And then I think it was like a local team, and so they ended up going on a date. So I was like, oh, it really can happen like that. And then it says professional sporting events. So they said if you're looking for wealthy, this is on page 104. It says, if you're looking for wealthy men but can't afford the tickets to sit in the VIP section, buy nosebleed tickets. I don't know what that means. And get your snack during halftime and at quarter breaks at concession stand closest to the premier seats. If you're attractively dressed and usher won't question you when you try to enter the exclusive area. And if you do, just say, my boyfriend has our tickets inside and can... I had to leave because the ladies' rooms here were just too crowded. If you have American Express Platinum card, you're also allowed to access VIP areas in most stadiums in US during the regular season. Wow, this girl knows her stuff. Okay, it's a steakhouse. When they get together for a night out with boys, don't you think they go to... Do you think they're gonna hit the salad buffet? That's what girls do. That's where we go. So real men love eat meats. Enjoy good steak and a martini. Oh, many enjoy a good steak and martini. Most of the restaurants have nice lounges and bar area. It's a great place to hit during happy hour when they're waiting for their guy friends to arrive. She said my favorite is the Palm. I think that's in LA, I think. And there's a lot of plenty of others to choose from, like Morton's or Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. But I've been to Morton's and Ruth's Steakhouse on dates. I wasn't really paying attention about the lounges. And it doesn't say here, but I actually... Okay, I'll get to that later. But one of this guy dating, he was in finance. He works in the finance district in LA, and he tends to go to this whiskey lounge. And he would, like, when we were dating, he would text me like, "Oh, I'm going to this whiskey lounge. Do you want to come with me?" So him and his buddy would tend to go to these whiskey lounges. So, okay, I'm going through really quickly because I'm not going to read all of them. But driving ranges, tennis clubs, movie theaters. Okay. Classes. Taking continuing education classes. Salsa and country dance classes. Prepare food aisle at supermarket. That's where my friend was talking about. So, like, me and my girlfriend totally love Whole Food, but she was telling me, because she was reading this book, it says to go during like the weekdays, like after work. She said most men these days don't want to take time to cook or prefer to pick up something ready-made. The best time to hit the grocery store is right after work on weekdays. On Saturday and Sunday, married men usually shop with his wives. That's why when I went on I said, let's go on the weekend. She's like, no, let's go weekday. And I was like, why? She's like, this is why. She was telling me we should go to Whole Foods on weekdays. And she said, your local neighborhood markets rather than big supermarkets can be a great place to meet guys. I have to say, you know, I wasn't there to meet guys, but there was one guy, he was getting his PhD at a local university, and he saw me drop my keys at a parking lot, and he came after me and then picked up my, not my keys, something in my purse, and he's like, "Oh, you dropped this." And I go, "Oh, okay." And then he's like, and then he suddenly gave me his card and said, would I be willing to go on a dinner with him? And then it got really weird because then he kind of texted me nonstop until, like, we met in the morning, and kept texting me nonstop until like dinner, like even during lunch. And I was having lunch with my family, and I was like, okay, this guy gotta stop texting me because my phone keeps like interrupting our like my family's conversation. And then the other time was I was walking to like Ralph's or something, and then like not even Whole Foods, and the guy stopped and said, "Oh, you look like a model." And then he kept like complimenting me. So I was telling my girlfriend about that, and my girlfriend suddenly wanted to go check out the local grocery store right next to me. It's just like there was a lot of guys, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. So they're saying like in smaller stores, men are more likely to establish a relationship with the butcher, who you can ask information about the men you're eager to meet. If you're a vegan and want to go to a health route, there's no better place than Whole Foods. Another place to find single men is at Costco on the weekend. Oh my god, the Costco on the weekends here is like a madhouse. I'm not going there. And there's the lingo over the free sample table when they can pick up their bulk toilet paper and paper towel. Okay. Sushi bar. So she says go sit at the bar. Okay, I'm gonna skip on that. An auto and boat show. Ugh, I don't know. That's just too much. Okay, maybe I'll try it if my brother will take me. And then she said go. Oh, seriously, it says it's best to go on weekends rather than during the week. Although on a weekday you'll find the wealthy men who don't have to go to work, motorcycle shows are good too. Oh, my brother loves motorcycle, but he's married, so industry events, cigar bars, upsell car dealership. Okay, you guys can read the details of it. I'm just gonna go through it real fast. Wine tasting, political support groups, and marathons, and outdoor sporting events, special interest group, ski resort, dog parks. Oh, actually my cousin's friend met her ex-husband at a dog park. They both had dogs. Hobby and fan convention, food, wine, music festival, electronics store, bowling aisle and music arcade, scuba diving, ski singles vacation. Actually, one of this guy I was dating, he's a dentist. He went on a scuba diving vacation. So usually dentists, like, they really like doing outdoor sports because their jobs are so boring. That's what I know. Like, I dated two dentists, and they do, like, one did some extreme sport and kind of freaked me out, and the other one is scuba diving. So I remember that when I met the second dentist, I was like, do you do sports events? Oh no, I said, do you do extreme sports? Because I was like, that's a big no-no in my book anymore. No, I was like, dentist and extreme sports, like, no for me. Vegas, baby. Oh, that's why my girlfriend wants to go to Vegas. And she says, not only do men love golf, gamble, and attend bachelor's parties there, but many are drawn to the big convention like consumer electronics shows. And blah 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 blah. Granted, many of the men's here are out of towner, but then again, so are you. And if you plan your vacation right, you might just meet someone from your neck of the woods. Learn how to play poker before you go. I never, I don't like playing poker. And oh, a great place is the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, where the large amount of single men congregate nightly because they love to listen to rock music while they gamble. Oh, you know, I should tell this to my girlfriend. We're actually going to Vegas soon, and oh, my thing was, I was telling my girlfriend we should go on Thanksgiving Eve, because that's where I met one of my ex, because he was single and I was single, and my family is in Asia and his family was in Asia, and so if you're married or you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you tend to spend the holidays together, so only the single people are hanging out outside. So, and Hard Rock Cafe, yeah, I think that's more like for single guys. I think the funny thing is my girlfriend wanted to pick like the fancy hotel, and I was like, I was thinking like, I think that's like very girly hotel. I don't know if guys would go. And then this actually says right here, it's page 114 if you guys want to go check it out. So go check out Hard Rock Hotel, because that's where we're gonna stay. And it says, we're also, the dealers love to see you win and get excited when you do, which is a nice touch. No other casino does this, and the casino is in the round, so you can see all the action as it's happening live. Huh? Okay. And it says, if you're in bikini shape, the Hard Rock in the summer has what they call rehab, but it has nothing to do with drug detox. It's an open pool party set on faux beach, complete with rock music and jumbo-sized drinks. Make sure you get there early if you're not staying in the hotel, because lunches and cabana are on first come first serve basis. If you like the high rollers, head over to Playboy Club at the Palms, which attract young but rich crowd. If you are more into mature big spender, the Wynn and the Bellagio are your best pet. Oh, I don't know which one my girlfriend was. Okay, I think this is very important. I need to take a picture of this and send it to my girlfriend. Okay, charity events. Okay. Oh, this part is really funny. It says where boys aren't. I think that's where I hang out. Spiritual and workshop. Oh, that's where my cousin is going to, and she told me to go with her. Okay, I'm not gonna read this, but this is funny. Gym or fitness center. Yeah, I go to the yoga studio and Pilates studio, and then I go to ballet studio. So that's where I spend all my weekend. That's so funny. Hot bar and clubs. Men usually go there to score for a night, not to find their life partner. That's because bars totally attract alcoholics. Also, if you go to clubs, you can't hear yourself speak, and the techno music will give you a headache, which is kind of true. And unless you're blonde, you're in trouble. Brunettes don't stand out in the dark. Oh my god, I love Patty. She is so funny. This girl is so funny. Cruise ship. Single straight man don't go to the cruise with their buddies or alone. It's something they do with a wife, girlfriend, and mother for their birthday. Starbucks or local coffee shop? Oh, okay, so I'm not gonna read it, but salons, brunch buffets. That's where my girlfriend and I hang out. We go to the golf place. There's a golf resort close by, and there was like a buffet. Frozen yogurt shop. That's where I like to go. I like Yogurtland. Okay, so this is so funny. So go check out this book if you're interested in reading more. And she says it's 8 easy steps for attracting your perfect mate. And I think a lot of times it's like being at the right place at the right time. And then also you have to be aware. I'm really unaware of what's going on with me. That's my problem. So I'm gonna read this book more again. But I hope this one, this section that I read was helpful for you guys. If you're still wondering about where to meet single men, I wonder like if there's this book for guys, like where to meet your single girls. So anyways, I hope this one was helpful, and if it was helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't followed my channel, it's called Effortless Ruth. There's a button here to subscribe, the pink button. You click it and you can subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please comment below. And if you have any book you want to recommend, please comment below too. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.